Hey there, this is Zen from Iceland Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Iceland Town. Look at this beautiful skyline. Look at this city. It's sprawling. It's growing with every session that we do. We're at 37,000, almost 40,000 citizens, and we'll continue to build it out as we go along today into the night. We had a little problem last time. You see this downtown district, right? We did allow recreational use of drugs, and this almost wiped out the entire district. I have no idea why this is. They seemingly cannot deal with drugs whatsoever, even can't smoke weed without dying. So I don't know about that. We had to remove the policy from the district. Now it's working again. Now people don't die in droves anymore. Now, the other thing that we did in the end of the stream, we started building out the next bay. And with the commercial zones, with the cargo harbor and also the passenger harbor coming in and doing quite nicely. So this is where we left off. And as usual with City Skylines, there's a lot to do. If you want to have an overview, that's the thing. That's the whole city. This is kind of the low density old town. This is the industrial area. There's another industrial area up here. And this is downtown, and I will expand downtown to the other bay. Let's say crossing the bay over to the upper part of the seaside here. Okay, so let's see what's actually in store. We made a lot of money. We have good cash inflow. We're making good on the money side, so we have some spare cash left to do some crazy stuff like building unique buildings and stuff like that. But first, let's see what the need does. The need tells us we need to build additional commercial zones. So let's do that. Let's go into the zoning tool and let's see. The idea is to have the high density commercial zones a bit separated from the residential zones because of the noise pollution. If you look at the noise pollution, there is quite some noise pollution going on in the high-density commercial district. So I'm trying to have a bit of a separation. This is horrible because of the harbor. It's really loud and people don't want to live there, so let's take care of that. And also, let's see, we don't have enough space here to really build out on the residential and the commercial side. So, but first let's go into commercial. Let's give them a bit of a boost. Back here, this is residential, this is commercial, so let's extend here. Let's go for the paint tool again, because I actually started loving this in the stream series. I never used it before, I always used the clicking thing, but it kind of grew on me, and now I'm mostly painting the stuff in, as you see me do here. Okay, this is actually a garbage processing plant, so let's not go too close to that. Let's actually wipe this out and make sure that... Oh, let's do this one, but let's keep this free. Okay, now we need additional possibilities to build out in this area. I think the slope is too steep here to do another road, because we would just have very little space to build on. So let's actually go up here and try to fit in another road. Perhaps another road here, going out, branching out here and going into the woods here and then connecting up here again. And probably, but having said this, probably this would be a residential part, not really commercial. I have to build more commercial areas, probably closer to the industrial side of town. But let's see how the whole thing plays out. Okay. Let's look at the slope. I think a good start would be here. Let's do the curvy one. Go for that. Yeah, you don't like roads being built near your neighborhood, but that's fine. I'm not too concerned by that. Okay, so this is not too bad. But there's a disconnect from the power line. And we need to... Does it even matter? For some reason... Okay, this is connected to the other grid. I think we can scrap this in this case. All right, that's that. Let's go for... Okay, the zones are actually happy now. We have built enough on the commercial side. They're fine, and they're still building out the stuff there. They're doing the construction work. There's new shops popping up here. Okay, that's fine. Now let's make sure that we make good use of this area up here. There's a lot of free space that we can use to build out. I'll do a bit more on the commercial side, let's see. We have built some wood around here. We did a little experiment on the effect of forest on the pollution, which actually is that the forest dies and the pollution goes on. So we killed a lot of wood, a lot of forest. So that's what this little experiment. But now we know. Okay, let's do a little special thing here. I will reconnect the power line later. I'm aware that I'm actually killing it right now. So yeah, I probably should fix it before the town, the area up here runs out of energy. This should work. Oh, we have 2 gaps. Okay. Okay, why doesn't this work? Come on. Ah. Is this too far, or what's the issue? We have to... Or is this... I can't cross the road for... Ah, there we go. Okay, strange. I'll need to fix it, but I'll move them anyways, because we probably at some point we don't need them anymore. Because we have connected the whole area up by direct connection. Okay, let's... There we go. Okay, we were building roads. Let's continue doing that. Let's fan out from here, connect to this point. Oh, we killed it again. Okay, stupid. But anyways, we'll fix it again. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Okay, let's have a look. This is a mess. Okay, let's actually... This is really difficult. Oh, did it work? This is really difficult to... Yeah, you have the problem again, I know. Okay, so let's actually go around the whole thing. Let's try to do that. Okay, is this slope? Is this too much? Why can't I cross this? This is stupid. Come on. That's irritating. Let's try something entirely different. No pun intended. Let's go from here and try to... Yeah, that works. There we go. This should work. Now let's remove the whole thing here because why is water... Oh, water availability and sewage. Okay. Okay. Let's make sure that we expand our capabilities here then. Let's do the clean one. There we go. Okay, let's connect it up. This should give us the sewage treatment capability or capacity that we need. But it should. For some reason it's not... Oh, there we go. Takes a while. Okay, but there's not too much reserves. We don't have too much on the safe side. We need to work on it. And let's do another pump as well, so we are safe on... Let's do 2 actually. We're safe on that side for a while. Okay, this should... Yes, this should fix that. Let's build another treatment plant as well. Because as we plan to grow, there's a fire. Let's see whether we are equipped for that. No, we're not. That's bad planning. I kinda omitted that. Okay, let's go for that. We need this here. This is definitely a high-risk area. Ooh, there's no fire department in all the space up here. Ooh, that's an omission. There's a 30% is a tad high. Let's try to mitigate that. Yes. At least somewhat. And one... Yeah, this fire risk is just too high. Can't have that. We have enough money, so the that's not really an issue. I just forgot to take care of my citizens on the fire hazard side. Okay, we're good again. No, we're not good. But now the fire department should actually do its work. Let's check again. They're here. They have built it. There is one engine in use. Why is there not more? They do have access? Yes, they do. Okay. I hope they will soon take care of the fires here, because I don't want them to burn down the whole district. Come on. Move out, guys. There's a fire happening just around the corner. There we go. Yeah, that's working. Okay. Ooh. That's done. We were working on this area up here, but let's see what we can... We can demolish the whole power line from here to the power plant. Okay, we're good again. It works as it should. And I would love to have more roads here to build some buildings, but it's too steep. There will not be much space to build anything on. We can do a kind of a... I don't know. A forest here or something? Okay. Now, electricity is fine. Let's look at water again. Yeah, treatment is on the low side. Actually, can we buy a new area? No, we cannot. And this is finished anyways. I cannot expand further to the west. Okay. So we might need to expand out here, because I want to have the sewage treatment as far as possible away from freshwater intake. Just for good measure. Even though we have switched to the cleaning and the, let's say, the more environmental friendly version of sewage treatment. Can we fit another one? We can perhaps move them closer together and fit another one in here. Let's do that. Move them one just a tiny bit. There we go. Hey! Hi, Vendinson. How is it going? Good to have you. Oops. There we go. Okay, now it's connected up again. Let's make sure everything is... Oh, they should be connected, aren't they? But they should be hooked up now. Bad time fight, you mean? So, yeah, Van Diensen Jr. is not in bed yet? Are you still negotiating? I have to admit, Zen Junior, she's not really in the mood of sleeping as well. It's too hot, it's too humid. Yep. It's too hot for her. She's sweating all the time, and so she, I don't want to sleep. I wanna sit daddy on the lap and look what he's doing on the PC. And smash around the keyboard. Okay, let's see, what else do we need to do? There's a, okay. There's demand on, oh, let's build out the road. We were working on that actually. Let's build out more roads back here. So we can expand as we need. Well, she put me to bed, she put Zen to bed, and now my junior is screaming. Anyway, she shows keen interest in the stuff that I'm doing on screen. Oh yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's the first time you see me shaven, yeah. Actually, my girls revolted against my beard, and so I had to take care of that. I admit, I had it for a long time now. It was quite a long time. But anyways, give me 4 weeks and it's the same again. I kept it fairly short. So, for easy maintenance reasons, because I'm lazy with shaving and all that kind of stuff. That won't work, that's too steep. And I can do this. And I can do this, no. Yeah, that's just for good measure, because it's so let's say hilly and terracey. It's hard to get the roads right here, but I think it looks nice. It does look cool. Ish. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, let's build out a bit more, zone out a bit more industry, just a little bit. Because the people want more. Let's see whether they have water and all the necessary good stuff. No, they don't, so let's fix that. So let's make sure water is available wherever it's needed. Oh, that was not ideal, but I think it should work. The goal is to reach 50,000 citizens today. That's kind of my goal for this stream, which is 13k. That's actually quite an ambitious goal, but let's see if we can make it. The end goal of the city is to have over 100k citizens, unlock all the stuff that we can, which means that we can build really crazy stuff and make the city as cool as possible. We're doing really well on the money front, as you see, we are almost at 800k, so we can build stuff, we can build expensive stuff, like the real expensive stuff. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, so we are good on almost done on the water provision front. Very good here. Okay. Electricity is not an issue because it will be directly connected. Let's see, we have additional zones here. They should be building stuff out already. I can see that. Yes, that happens. Okay, we're good. Let's have a look at the land price. This is always a good indication of whether people want to come to the city or not. And I think we can do better in here. So we need to take care that we build probably some recreational stuff, which drives in additional people by raising the land price. So we do stuff here that should raise the land price. The problem is we have very little space to build things on because of the slope. As you can see, it's quite steep. So there's little things we can do. But let's try to fix a few things, or fit in a few things. Potentially some small stuff which is like got too much space. What's this? The aviation club. That's actually pretty cool. Noise pollution. There's a lot of noise pollution, but also a lot of entertainment. But the noise pollution is something which drives it out of the city. It's not feasible to put this anywhere near. Well, the radius is quite high, and the radius for noise pollution is quite low. So that would be something we can build. Let's say close-ish to. This would actually almost work. We can do this actually. Let's have a look at this. Okay, this doesn't... Look at this. This doesn't make sense whatsoever. Let's not do that. This looks extremely stupid. No. I'll give you something else, guys. But building an airport into the hill, into the mountain is not a smart move. Let's do something else. Okay, let's try again. Where can we build this without the whole thing going apeshit? We can actually build it. Oh, it's too big. Okay, that would be cool. An in downtown kinda. That's too steep. Now let's keep it open. That's too steep. We tried this up here already. Let's go further up and try. I don't know. Oh, that's too close. Can we do it up here? We need to buy more land up here and where it's less hilly and less steep, and build the stuff out here. Okay, let's do something else. What is this? Science Center. Ooh, nice. There's also, what is this? There we are. Noise pollution 10, entertainment 120. 10 noise pollution is not much. That's cool. Where can we fit this? Would be cool in downtown or near downtown, close to the opera perhaps? Or even at... No, that won't work at a beach. Why not? Ah, too bad. I wanted to fit it kinda here-ish. It would also be cool in this new neighborhood that we haven't too much going on so far. The slope is too steep. Other space is occupied. Okay, where is the slope? Not too steep. There's not enough space. Difficult. Shouldn't this work? No, it's too big. A taller thing with less footprint would be cool. That would work. Yeah, I think. Yeah, we'll do it like that. So we will do the expo center, aquarium. Ooh, nice. What else can we do? Sea and skyscraper. That's actually cool. That's probably a smaller footprint. Yeah, that's a smaller footprint. We can fit a few of these actually into the skyline here. Let's build this, I don't know, close to the harbor. And this could be a harbor area office building or something. Or should we build it closer to the kind of... I kind of feel it's a good fit near the... Yeah, that works. Look at this. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, there's a few people who left us because I tore down a few of the buildings, but it's fine. They'll pop up in no time. And we're up at 38,000 pretty quickly. Yeah, there we go. Okay, what else? Is there anything else we can build at this time? Excuse me. There's a Theater of Wonders and... I don't know, I think this is something I downloaded from the workshop, from Steam Workshop. The AIT01 blah 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 building. I have no idea what this does. But it looks nice. Let's give it a shot. What's this? La Salle Plaza. 15 or 100 Minneapolis. Oh, that's a real thing. We can give this a shot as well. Let's do it. Let's do it actually here, because the noise pollution is actually small enough to not bother people too much. We have a few really scenic buildings popping out, which is brilliant, which is really cool. Okay, that's good. Now the original area is actually still really low density, and also I think we can cram more roads into the area and do more. Or is this too steep? Let's see. That should work. No, that should work. Let's do more roads and actually extend the area and make downtown bigger. Let's extend downtown a bit more up the hill. This area is for industrial stuff and waste processing, so let's not touch that. But up here we can do a bit. Let's start by doing some road work. Why not connect here? Build out like that. Continue like that, and then I don't know, go for something like that. Oh, that's kind of a what is this strange hiccup? No, let's not do that. That's ugly. Let's remove that. Let's try again. I probably misclicked, and my routing wasn't that nice. Yeah, that's a bit better. And let's do a connecting road to this area. Just to make sure the whole thing is reachable from various positions. There's an issue with the power line, but it doesn't matter because it's connected directly, so we can remove the offending power line segment. Okay, let's continue. That's actually really steep, so we can't probably touch this. Even though we could do a connecting road, it would be built into the hillside, which would probably look cool. But I don't know. I am not sure if this is a good idea. But we can do another road up here. Squeeze it up here. Actually, branching out from this segment would be probably working. And it does. Okay, let's make sure that we don't inadvertently do something which we don't want. Actually, we want this connection because it does link. Can I? Okay, I can make it work like that. Okay, that works for me. Okay. Now this is definitely residential, and I'm inclined to do this high density actually. This is industrial stuff, waste management. Let's not waste processing. Let's not do anything crazy here. Okay, that looks nice. This is residential. We could go for high density here, but we could also keep it like the old town where there's low residential kind of villas and stuff like that. That would be cool. Let's do low residential up here. Let's do a lot of it. Everything here needs to be residential area. We're not doing any commercial stuff up here. We're having the people go downtown and into other areas to do the shopping. So there's a bit down here, but not too crazy. And we can even do a bit more here. So this is kind of the boring hinterland kind of area where there's low residential density, but it's nice to live. Except when you're directly living at the highway. That's not so nice. But I'm sure it's cheap, so the land is not too expensive, so families can afford it, so we're all fine. Alright. Let's see whether things start to build out. We can do probably another road or two down here and make a bit more use of this land. Let's do that. We're in a comfortable position money-wise, so we can do a bit of advanced planning and advanced building on the road side. Usually roads should be only built when you need them because they're really expensive. And if you do this if you spend too much on roads in the beginning, it will hurt your bottom line and you can go bankrupt, as I did actually twice in the stream. Not in this stream, but while building another city. Alright, there we go. That's too steep. Okay. So let's... Can we? No, we can't. Okay, let's connect this up to the other side over the river and go back into this road. That's actually looking kind of cool. I like it. Now this is probably a bit too close to the industrial area for comfort for the residential side. Let's have a look at pollution. Now it would work. Let's look at noise pollution. Yeah, it would work. So we could use this area. We cannot use this area. This is too loud. There's too much noise pollution here, and there's probably too much pollution. Yeah. Anyways, for the space to be used as a residential area. So let's not do that. Okay, let's have a look at the land price. There's a lot happening here. We should be able to get an upgrade on the land price by not only by providing the necessary water connectivity and power, but also by doing public transport. This really greatly increases the land value if you have public transport present. So let's do a bit more road planning in this. Oh, that's probably too steep. That might be too steep. But we could try to make this work from this one. Yeah, this works. Cool. Let's build it into the hillside. That's cool. This is brilliant. Also, let's make this actually high density. Let's make this low density commercial zones. We have all the squares highlighted, so there's stuff being built. Okay, there we go. Now there's far more stuff going on. The downtown area, the other bayside, and the old town. Okay, let's see. We have done the zoning here. We can do the zoning down here as well. Let's actually see. Yeah, we have connected it up. Let's do low density. Yeah, let's do low density in this area. And what we also do is, because there's a little bit of demand for commercial, let's do low density commercial here until we have reached this point. And actually go for here, because we need to take a bit of yeah, see the noise pollution area. We want to build the residential area outside the noise, kind of the noisy area. Let's do that. Let's build residential up to here. Okay, now things should be fine. Let's also do it here. We could do another connecting road. Which gives us a little bit of space, but should look nice. Let's make sure we have all the water that we need. There we go. Okay, there's a little bit of need for industry, a little bit for commercial. So let's make the land price take a bit of a surge right now. Oh, there's a problem with the water availability. Ah, it's outside the covered area. Oh, come on. Nope. Yes. We forgot to cover this part of the road. Done and dusted. Okay. Now let's make sure that let's have a look at the price again. Yeah, this could improve. This is more expensive because it's close to the water, the river. But also, I think we could make this stuff here more attractive by looking at the parks and leisure stuff. There is a few, but not enough. Let's do more. So, slope thing again. Come on. Let's do it here then. Okay, so that's that. Let's do one over here. And it's too steep. Okay, that stuff is too steep. We can do one here. This should have, yeah, the radius is large enough. Let's go for that then. We can do one actually here. There we go. And for good measure, one up here. Let's see, do we have... Yeah, this is connected. That's this is painted, zoned in, so to speak. That's fine. Let's do buses. Let's do bus stops. Let's do a few circuits here. We have started doing metro and buses last stream, and it was a great success. People loved it, as you would imagine. So let's do that. This is, by the way, the metro, which connects the overall city. We will expand this over time onto this space as well, and perhaps even to the old town. I'm not sure yet. So before we do, let's add a bus stop from the industrial waste. Kinda, come on, can we? There we go. Do this. Well, we'll actually spend a bit of time doing the public transport expansion in this stream. Because this, as I mentioned, greatly adds to the land value. It reduces traffic. And also, as you see, it makes people extremely happy. They just like to have public transport possibilities in their neighborhood. This is going to be a long one. This is going to be a long one. When does this connect back to Okay, that's a long one. I always have the notion that it connects back to this road at some point. But we need to go all the way back here to loop back to the start and close the line. Close the loop, so to say. We can actually make bigger gaps between the stations, that's fine. Can't we? I wanna... Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we're on our way back, and since this is a populated area, I think it's a commercial zone, let's add a ton of bus stops here, because there's a lot of people that need to go to work there, and they want to be able to get around too. Okay, we need to go down... let's see, there we are. I kind of lost track. Let's take this one, let's take the upper road. Do a few more. And we're almost done. This is a huge... Complete the line. Let's see it. That's perfect. This should be quite a well-used line. Let's do another one. Let's do another loop here. In this kind of area. Especially in residential areas, people really love the fact that they have bus stops in front of their houses or really close by, as it would be the case in real life. Public transport is really cool if you are living in a more city-ish area. You don't even need a car. There's enough possibilities to use public transport. There we go. We can do another one. Let's actually start here. Let's go back there. Let's do a few stops here just to make sure that the people can get around and switch to other bus lines if required. And we are good. Okay. That's that. Now this area is connected. And we might want to add... Let's actually look at the traffic. We might want to add something up here as well. Because of this. This will be an issue. It is already an issue, so... Let's take a look at that. But why not connect these roads to make the loops a bit shorter? That should work. There we go. And let's do this as well. Let's make sure they have water. They do. And then let's go back to the bus stop and do a few more additional loops up here. As I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, of the first stream, this is going to be a green city. We're going for renewable energy. We're going for public transport as much as possible. We're not going to do the big, huge road systems with intercity highways and stuff like that. We're a green city. We like it quiet, and we like to protect the environment. So let's go for public transport in favor of streets and all this noisy, polluting stuff. There we go. There seems to be an issue with crime here. Well, it is low, but there's a police station, but it's not reaching the whole area. Let's connect. Oh, there we go. Fixed. But we might want to set up another police station in this part of town. Just to make sure once the residential areas are built out in this corner, we're not having an issue with crime. Okay, back to public transport. Is there an issue? Did I miss something? No, I think you're fine. Okay, back to public transport. Let's see, what else can we do? Yeah, there's a lot happening in this little spot. So let's build another loop. Let's start here. Let's build out another loop which connects the residential area to the commercial area back here. And then loops. I don't know, loops back, or how shall we do this? We can actually go all the way here and make sure that people get around this upper hilly area as well. Where did we start? Okay, I've lost it. We started, I think, somewhere down here. Now I've lost track of the beginning. It's the blinking one. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Let's... Okay, let's make sure that we do it properly. It's okay if it's a bit of an overlap with other lines. That's fine. We can switch lines. Our citizens can switch lines and hop onto another bus. Okay, that's done. Now we should, over time, we should see quite the increase in residents, or tourists actually use buses, because we have greatly enhanced the lines, number of lines. There's this far more, and there is an issue with water. Okay, let's give them what they need. And there's a fire, so let's make sure we have a proper... That's close enough. They fixed it already. Cool. Okay, this is the Olden Town. Looking good. And again, there's quite a high demand for industrial stuff. Let's see what we can do. Is there still some space left? There is a little bit of space left. Oh, there's a thunderstorm. Cool, I like that. There's a little bit of space left, but I'm really inclined, as I mentioned several times, I'm not really a fan of industry in this game, because at some point I will just have an issue with the workers not being available, because I usually wanna educate my residents as highly as possible. But this has the fact that I don't know, PhDs and master degree people that want to work in the industry for some reason, I don't know. So there will be a shortage on workers, which becomes an issue. They will move out anyway. But I think I will repurpose the area once there will be an issue with the industry, and once we have an issue, there will be a chance to repopulate, reuse the area. We need to remove the industry, wait until the pollution has died down or has gone away, which will take quite a while. But then we can repurpose the area and do something cool, like building a spaceship launch pad up here or whatever. There's a lot of cool things we can do. Okay, we had 40,000 people. Let's do a quick save, just to make sure. Eisentown, yes. And let's see what we need next. Is there anything that we have a problem with? There is, I think, a shortage of customers. Not enough customers, okay. I think at some point we'll probably... Is this high density? It's low density even. Or there's a lot of shops. We can... we can make sure that we have a bit more residential zoning going on in this patch once we have bought it. We cannot do that because we don't own the place, we don't own the land yet. Alright, so we have to live with that for the time being. This will, of course, result in reduced demand on the commercial side, but yeah, that's how it is. We'll fix it. Let's look at the land price again. As you see, we have increased the land price in this area because we have, let's say, commercialized it. And I think we should have a look at the parks. I think this looks kinda okay. There could be more up here. Let's do one. Do another one. Okay. Parks are really an inexpensive way of making people happy. So always do a lot of parks. Parks are cool. They don't just look good, they make people happy. There's actually very little... Ooh, look at this. There's almost no parks going on here. We need to change that. Even if we need to sacrifice 1 or 2 buildings. Because the cool thing is they have, I think, 100 entertainment value. Yes, and 0 pollution and 0 noise pollution, which is brilliant. So they're purely recreational for the folks that live there, which we want. So let's make sure that we make the people happy by providing them additional parks and stuff like that. Here we have a problem with the slope. It's too steep to do and it's even the small park, it's not even the big ones. There's already muggers going on. Let's see whether we need to. Didn't we? Okay, that's far out. That's a bit too far out. Let's build another police station in this area since it's really densely populated now. Let's do this one, and I think the fire side we're also a bit understaffed. We good here. Now here we are good as well. Probably need one back here as well. Oh, we're fine. Okay, land value. Let's have a look again. Okay, that looks good. That looks really good. I love the fact that we're almost on the maximum land price here. So let's try to make this at least to some extent work in the more rural area as well. Okay, there's parks. I think we're fine on parks. So this is industrial anyway. They like parks. We can give them one. But I don't want to overdo it here because they're happy anyway. The industry is quite happy in my town. Okay, let's look at healthcare. We should be fine. On the coverage side, we're good. The average health is not perfect, but it's okay. There's not much going on down here, so I'll probably try to do one here. But there's far more than enough capacity. Let's have a look at the crematorium. They will need this as well. At some point people will die, and I want to make sure I'm prepared for that. So let's do one here. And another one. Yeah, let's do it here. Okay, there's a few people dying, but that's actually nothing unusual, unless we have an issue with... Let's always check water pollution. Drinking water pollution is the culprit number 1 when it comes to unhealthy and sick citizens. It could also be noise pollution. What's this? Waste transfer, that's the source, okay. We can do the road upgrade to the tree-lined road and see whether this helps. This should actually help with the noise pollution. Let's do that around this, let's say, noisy building. And also the people like it. Okay, let's have another look. Yeah, that's actually better. Look at this. It drowned out or killed out the noise pollution to quite some extent. This is cool. Okay, that we're fine here. Oh, this is really... Well, this is commercial. This is expected to be loud. But let's make sure we don't... there's already tree-lined roads here, which is cool. And here as well, so we're doing well on that. Okay. So what's next? We can start getting more fancy buildings. What's this? Winter market. I kind of feel like it's summer right now, so even in the game. So let's not do that. The ChirpX launch site. I wanna build one of those, but I don't have space. I need to buy another area, and then I will definitely do that. I love the fact that I can have my own SpaceX launch site in town. But anyways, let's look at something else that we can do. The Statue of Industry, all the statue stuff. Okay, yeah, but that's not really interesting. Friendly Neighborhood Park. Okay, that's a normal park. Why not? Is this unlocking something? Required for the Eden project. Okay, if we want to do that, we need to do this. We need to build this. Of Colossal Order. That's actually the maker of the game. Let's give them a headquarters. Since they built the game, I'm happy to provide them with a nice... Okay, this is a big building, so we need to build it somewhere where there's enough space, and the slope is not too... That's difficult. I wanna kind of have more of these buildings. Oh, there we go. We have to flatten a few of the other flats and condos here, but that's kind of fine, I think. But this is actually the maker of the game. This is the studio who made City Skylines, so they deserve to have a nice spot in my city as their headquarters. Okay, what's next? Let's build another few cool buildings. What's this? The tax office. The fusion power plant. Okay. When do we unlock these? 7 instances of universities. The Grand Library. Okay. Well, at some point we will do that. Just 1,000 abandoned buildings in a city. That's actually nothing you want to have, abandoned buildings. It's not good. I usually remove them, but you need them for the unlock of the observatory. Expo Center, a trade show, 150 entertainment value, and quite a bit of noise pollution. This is something we can do as well. I kind of like the idea of an expo, but this would be a perfect spot if it wouldn't be... The slope is too steep again. Do we have... Oh, we can actually start building this stuff out here as well. Doesn't make sense though, because there's nothing in the radius that can... That would be interesting to have this here. So the... Yeah, no. If I want to build out residential area down here, and we have this noise polluting thing going on there, that's probably not smart. But we can build it up here. No, we kind of reserve the space for additional power plants. Okay, so let's keep that in mind until we find another nice spot for this. Aquarium, this is also big. Let's... Ooh, that's cool. The observation, I have 300 weekly tourist visits. Okay, we were close to getting there. That's that. Let's look at this. Theater of Wonders. That's probably also a big building. I would... Oh, it's okay. It's actually okay. Let's try to fit this in. This is a bit smaller. No. It will flatten a few buildings. I don't want to flatten too many. That's no, that's too big for this area. I can already see that. No, 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 no. Oh, that would work, but this is building into the water or what? Look at this. This would work. Interesting. But this is water. Yeah, it is. Okay. That's probably a glitch. So let's try to find something which has a smaller footprint. This is smaller. We'll be able to find a spot for this one, I think. Okay, perhaps even... probably not at the beachfront, but why not in this kind of circular bay area? Oh, nice. We have a new piece of land available. We'll definitely have a look at that. Can we? No, we can't. No, I don't want to build into the water. This sounds wrong, or feels wrong. Let's do it here. We will lose a few citizens because of that, because we flattened a few condos, but it's kind of cool. So let's have a look at the new land piece that we can buy. We can't go further into this direction, so but we can expand here, which is kind of sad because I wanted to build out the whole, let's say, beachfront area here. Let's see, this doesn't make sense, it's just water. We can go in this direction, I would say. Or we can expand here. Let's actually expand the middle segment here. It is 87% suitable for building. This is brilliant for big stuff like the airport. At some point we'll unlock the airport, and this is actually perfect for this. Could even do oh, there's actually, what is this? Is this a train line? Oh, we have another train line coming in. Could do another train station up here, and this is perfect for the ChirpX launch site. Let's actually build one. So it was one of the early ones, was it? Okay, where did I miss it? Oh, there we are. This is it. So we need to build a roadside, I know, but there's roadside, yeah. So there's more than enough space up here, so it probably slope to steep. So let's build out a road which goes into this direction and try to fit the... Let's actually do a straight one. Let's try to make the ChirpX launch site work. And this will be the perfectly straight road that we need for this. Okay, let's go. Let's try to make it work. Let's actually do it. Let's do it like this. So there's a little bit of noise pollution going on, but the radius is really low. We can do it here. Okay, it looks strange, but we can build a road around that and make it work somehow. Okay, what? Not enough electricity. Oh, the whole thing is not enough, or I haven't provided any. Yeah, there's no power connection to this. Okay, I think this will work. And it does. Or does it? There we go. Okay. I think the preparation for this will take ages. Upkeep is really steep, so I need to make sure I earn enough money, which is fine right now. Change rocket color. Let's change the rocket color to kind of an ice thing, gamey reddish thing. Why not? Okay, rocket construction, it's going on. The Then 1 is the rocket's name. Okay, rocket parts made from processed oil and ore. So we need to make sure that we get the stuff into town. Okay, we have built this. Now let's make sure that the necessary resources come in as well. Okay, we're still at 600k, so it's kind of hard to lose money at this rate, even if we, as we make 15 grand a week, which is quite nice. But we're still on our way to make 50k citizens today in the stream, if anyhow possible. Let's have a look at the land price again to make sure that we're not missing anything obvious. So this is kind of the density here shows in the land value, or reflects the land value. It's actually both ways. And this is the most valued part of town. The cool thing is we have also been able to raise the value in this area and up here a little bit. So this is cool. Demand is low right now, so why not try to build an airport? Helicopter depot, helicopter stop. Oh, that's the helicopter thing. I actually wanted the original. Wasn't there an airport? Why am I missing that right now? Oh, there we are. Oh no, that's bus. Bus metro. Train metro. Where's the... Ah, there we are. I haven't unlocked it. 42, almost 300 more. Okay, let's go for the airport next. Once we have reached the 42k citizens, speed up a little bit and make sure that we check out the main things that the people want and need. So on the healthcare side, we're doing well in the residential areas. On the fire hazard side, we're doing well on the commercial and residential areas as well. But let's build another one up here because we can. I just want to keep the fire hazard really low. Police station, let's have a look at the crime rate. It's really low. There's a police station up here. There's one here. Let's build another one in between. Just to keep it low, the crime rate. Let's see actually. The elementary school is in the yellow, so we need to be a bit more generous in on this side. So let's build one. Of course, there's always the issue with the slope in this area. I'm not quite sure if we can make it work up here. There we go. I need to flatten a few buildings, but it's fine. That's fine. We need to do it anyways. Okay, so there's still just a very small amount of free spaces. But let's leave it at that. Let's have a look at high schools. This is deep in the red, so let's go for another high school. Why do they have to be so big? That's what I mentioned by the in the beginning of the stream. That's the difficulty of this area. There's an extremely let's say steep slope which doesn't give you... Hey, cool, Metropolis. Nice. We can build the airport next. It's not easy to build large buildings because you don't have the space for them. That's kind of I thought. No. There we go. But that's not really sensible because it doesn't cover any residential parts. Yeah, we'll probably need to do some terraforming a little bit at some point to make it work. Okay, we have unlocked the airport, and as we have bought this area, this will be a perfect space for the airport. Now let's go for it. Let's do the airport. Noise pollution 150, which is extremely bad. But anyways, we need to have the airport because there's a great Slope too steep. How can that be? Come on. How can this be too steep? There's almost no... We might need to build a connecting road and do it this way. Let's try that. I love thunderstorms in this game. Slope too steep. There's no bloody slope. Almost none. Okay, this is gonna be a headache. Let's try. I don't know. This is the. So there's a place. There's a place that would work in the middle of the whole thing. So let's try to make this work. Let's of course go for a perfectly 90-degree angle. And I hope this is the right spot for the airport now. There we go, but just a little tiny bit here. That's amazing. Okay, let's make sure they have all what they need. Which is probably... No, let's go from here. And let's make sure we have covered all the necessary. There's a really heavy thunderstorm going on. Okay, let's connect the power. Let's make sure that we have this working for now. This should work. Yes, it does. Okay, let's actually have a look at the power consumption. There is a bit of an issue. We'll probably need to expand our capacity. I think this spot up here is actually a good point for additional power plants. Since we're going solar anyway, I think I'll build a few up here and yeah, and add them to the net. Let's go for that. Let's build one or two. Bloody slope is really a difficult thing in this map. How can this be? Come on, it's not that steep. Okay. There we go. Let's build directly adjacent to it another one. There we go. Look at this. This is a mess. There's just a little bit of slope and the whole thing is messed up. Okay, let's connect this up to the... Oops. To the airport in a... actually, we can use the grid to connect it here, but we can cut that because they're connected anyways through, I don't know, underground lines. I don't know. Alright, let's have a look at the... It will take a while until people come and flying in and out of the city. But what we want to do is probably connect the airport to the... Oh, there's actually a connection problem. Okay, it's not in my space. I was just wondering. It's not, I haven't bought this land. Okay, let's connect up the airport to the metro system. And the helicopter pad will be done at some other time. We can do this as well. Metro. Let's do... It's definitely a good thing to connect the metro and the bus and anything else to the airport. Because there comes a lot of traffic from and to the airport. So this is actually sensible to do that. Let's do another metro station, can't we? Slope too steep, come on. This is nonsense. Let's find a spot. Yeah, this is really a problem. I need to work with buses up here. Oh, there's a chance to get one. And I want to have one down here as well, if anyhow possible. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's build the tracks. Let's connect them. Let's go downstairs, so to speak, and connect. This will be extremely expensive, so we'll lose a lot of money building out the or attaching this to the metro line. Okay, this is city limits is also an issue. Oh no, I didn't wanna do it like this. Let's go downstairs. Let's kill this segment and let's do it again. But first, let's make sure all the new stops are connected to power and are actually working before we build out the connecting track segment. There is, I think somewhere I saw, yeah, there we go. There it is. Let's connect it up. So we'll extend the metro to the airport and to the ChirpX lounge site. Let's go downstairs. And let's do the loop from, let's actually go bendy. Let's do the loop. After, they're hard to see actually. Come on, where have I placed? Okay, now I'm lost. Where have I placed them? This is one. Yep, this is one. And the other one should be somewhere down here. Yep. Okay. Okay, that's an out of city limits thing. Okay, and I have to build around the... Okay. It was just a bit of a graphical issue that the they don't line up properly. Let's go for this one and... Okay, I can't do this the slope. Like this. Can I do that, please? Okay, that's too steep. Let's try to... Okay, this will be an issue. Yeah, we might need to do this slightly differently. No one said building a metro line is easy. We might need to do a serpentine. This will be extremely expensive, but I'm not quite sure if we really can make it work another way. Ah, that's also too steep. Come on, guys. Okay. Need to be even more careful that we're not going... Yeah, it is quite steep, I admit that. We might need to get rid of this stop here. Let's give it one last try. And if we can't make it work, then we'll... And we'll do it another way. Okay, that must be this little. That doesn't really make much sense, guys. I kind of want to have this metro, but I might need to relocate it to make it work. So now I've lost it again. Where are we? There we are. Where is it? Yeah, there we are. Let's move that and let's try to bring it. There we go. Let's do it here then. Alright. Let's try to make it work up here. Okay, let's... Oh, come on, you're kidding me. Bloody... Okay, let's try the oldest trick in the book. Okay, let's give it another try. We probably need to. This is really. No. This is really taking a lot of effort to get this right. There we go. Push. Jeez, that was difficult. Okay. Now we've really spent a ton of money extending this. Okay, let's hook it up to the next station, which is somewhere. I don't remember where's the. They're really hard to see. Okay, we need to circle back here anyway, so let's go for that. There's a train coming. Let's see where it stops. It's actually extremely hard to see where the stops are without going out of construction mode. Probably somewhere here. There should be a downtown station. Let's follow the train. Come on, there must be a stop somewhere. There we are. So this is it. Let's go for. Okay, there we go. This should be fine. Now let's do a line which goes to the airport. Let's start at the airport. Let's try to make this work. There's already a trash issue, okay. Okay, there's a stop. There's a stop. There's a stop. Let's go for let's do the full loop. And then let's okay. Can we complete the line? Yeah, anyways. I need to revisit that. This looks a bit wrong. Okay, new building. Now we spent almost 700k on this new metro line. Okay, let's take care of the trash issue that we have up here. Let's do a waste transfer facility actually really close by the airport. And let's do the necessary. Oh, now we're broke. Okay. We need to make sure that we earn a bit of money. And since we have quite a good cash flow, we cash flow positive and we earn quite a lot of money per week, so we can afford this pretty quickly. Now the processing complex is 100k. Okay, that's really sweet. We'll build one back here because this one, I think it's too far off. Or we can build it back here and make it really, let's say, a 20k. No, it's 100k. Okay. I was having the wrong building on the mouse. Okay, let's wait until we have the money and then take care of the... It will already solve the problem with the trash, because the transfer facility can store the trash, but at some point it needs to be recycled, which is the job of the other facility. Oh, there's sick people, probably due to noise pollution. Yes. Let's try to give them these roads. Let's upgrade them if they don't have them already. There we go. This should help a little bit. Wouldn't this look different? Okay, we already did this. We're fine. Okay, we're at almost 100k, so let's make sure that we are ready to build our waste processing complex. Let's also make sure that we have connected it to water. We did. And I think it doesn't need power because it creates power. Yeah, it should be fine. If not, we'll be told otherwise. But anyways, let's connect it to the net. It actually makes sense to connect it up, to use the energy and connect it to the full grid. So this should give us, after, yeah, there's a lot of additional availability. 2 of these we have built already. Now this is also producing, at some point this is producing, I think 40 megawatts or something, I don't remember correctly. Okay, the airport is working. Last week there's 0, but I saw some of them come and go before that, so we should be fine. It should be working okay. There's not a lot of traffic yet, but this will come over time. Okay. Let's make sure that everything else is in order. The demand for commercial zones has risen significantly. Let's have a look. Commercial zones are probably a good bet here and here, but we'll do high density here. This will be the high density commercial area of the hillside. And this will be an extension of the residential area, but this will all be high risers and high density. So there's still demand. Let's make sure that we have given them enough and they have power and water. They do. At least water is fine. Let's make sure that we have enough. Yeah, it's declining, so it's probably okay. They have started building. I think I saw... Nope, not yet. Oh, there we go. Got some going there. All right. There is a bit of a waste issue. Garbage is piled up. So let's have a look at the... Yeah, that should work out. There's a lot of people. It's high density, but still there's directly adjacent is a processing plant, waste transfer facility, which is... It should be fine. Yep, see you next year. Let's see what else we can do. There is a problem with educated workers. Okay, so let's take a look at education. High school is low, elementary is in the yellow, but this is in the red. Let's build a high school. Yeah, let's actually flatten a few buildings because we need to make this work. We need to give them proper education. And also probably need another university. There is one, but there's actually 3 universities. Wow. Oh, it's just one. I was on the wrong tab. Okay, one here, and we should probably build another one here and another one up here. If we find a space up here, this would be extremely difficult. Oh, it isn't. But I need to do connecting roads. Just to make sure that that's the problem, is the success. So the junior is sleeping. Congratulations. Oh, that's it's a train line, so I can't pass the train line. That's why I didn't do any connecting roads. Oh, there's an issue with power. Let's not have that. Oh yeah, just freshly built this zone. There we go. Staying up late, yeah. The kids get used to it. I know that. Because it was so warm, we let our girl stay up until 9 or half past 9. And now we have the same problem. It's really difficult to get rid of that and make her go to bed at 8. I know the feeling. Okay, education. Let's make sure education is happening. Okay, I cannot do much here because of the slopey thing. Slope issue. Just too big. But let's make it work up here. Let's make sure that this works. We can do a connecting road segment up here. Just to give it more coverage. Okay, there we go. Let's build a university. There we go. Now, oh. Holy cow. Okay, look at this. This is building upgrades. Now, this is something which will definitely raise the land price. Look at this. This will in turn bring more people and over time raise demand for residential zones. Green is good. It's the highest land value. So this is really high land value, and this area back here. So quite the area. 45,000. We're almost there. 50k inhabitants and citizens is the goal for today. Let's save. Let's give it a save just to make sure. There is autosave, of course, but anyways, let's make sure we don't lose anything. Okay, university, but still I would like to make this available here as well, but there's no chance with the slope. Yeah, as I mentioned, I probably need to do something with the landscaping. And build it here or something, roadside. That's interesting. This should actually work if I build a road back here, because there seems to be not too much slope. Let's give it a shot. Perhaps we can make it work even. Okay, yes, I know you don't like roads being placed directly in front of your nose, but in this case, It's for yeah, this is the bit of slope that's really too steep. Okay, it's a dead end, but anyways, if we can make this work on the, we can. But there's no, it doesn't cover the upper roads because there's no connecting segment. Ah. We need to buy this area, but we can't. We can't expand further into the into this area. Let's try to do something. I don't know, by building slowly up to this road. Can we do that? Let's give it a try. Perhaps we can do this. It's the straight one. We need to remove it first probably, so let's... Hello. Let's get... Come on. Let's get rid of... Oh, we're below ground. Let's not have that. I don't remember. Where was the place where the university was placeable? Okay, back here in the end. Okay. Let's take a note. Let's go for the... And let's try to make this work. This will work. That's weird. Can we? This works. Okay. Now we should have something working. Yeah. It's not ideal, but far better on the coverage side. And look at the yeah, it's working. Okay, this will definitely drive up price. Also, it kind of looks cool, but we just need to make sure that we have a bit of trees lining the area, so it doesn't look too ugly. Okay, let's make sure. Let's actually look at a few statistics. Let's see how the city does. Let's look at happiness. Residential 84, commercial 75, office 97. That's actually pretty good. It's kind of hard to bring the residential happiness up that high, but it's good. Okay. We have enough electricity. There's water availability is an issue again, so let's directly build another pump. Let's do actually two. Let's do two. For good measure. There we go. And also, at some point, we will need to do additional drainage things. Water treatment plants. Let's see how... Yeah, we have a bit of leeway, but not too much. And we can't expand further here. This is the end. I cannot buy any land which goes further west. So we probably need to build the treatment facilities over here, which is not nice. It's kind of ugly. But anyways, this is the harbor area and the commercial area. I think this is commercial. Is this residential already? It is residential. Okay. So we'll try to figure out something which looks good and also works. Let's see. How are we doing on the healthcare? Average health 73. Okay. That's kind of okay, but there's a little under coverage here. So let's build a... We can do a hospital, which is really expensive, but also cool. Would this be smaller? I kind of like the smaller thing because it doesn't take up too much space. I don't want to disturb the skyline too much in this area. There's a lot of pollution. Oh, that's the, yeah. I'm inclined to remove this thing and move it further up. Since we are... Look at this pollution. That's actually not cool. It's not cool. Let's see whether we can move this uphill. Oh, that's too steep. We can move it all the way up somehow, but then yeah, that's difficult. Perhaps there is an upgrade and we can recycle things and not have any pollution at all. Noise pollution. That's pollution 250. That's actually really high. Okay, so I hope at some point we'll be able to do recycling and make this work. But anyways, let's go further for the 50,000 citizens goal. Let's have another look at the land price and let's see. This is now amazing. And we can, and we should probably, let's have a look. Do something in this area to raise the land value as well. A tad higher. Okay, we have demand for commercial zones, so let's give them that. Let's draw in a few high density ones. Let's give them... Okay, let's do this segment high density and the rest will be either low density or just offices. Because of the noise pollution, I don't want to build too close to residential areas because they tend to be loud and the people who live near commercial areas don't like the noise. And back here will be, this will be residential. Do we need a park here? Yeah, we might. And there is also some electricity power lines that we don't need. I think I killed them already. No, there we go. Let's look at the population distribution. Okay, that's really quite okay. We have the typical inverted pyramid thing going on. Well, it's kind of a wobbly pyramid, but anyways. We need more young people. And I think the way to do that is childcare. Let's have a look at this. There's actually a new feature that they have brought in with the Sunset Harbor update. This is the elder care that's new and the child health center, which creates health benefits for children and teens. And this is likely to increase the birth rate. Wow, look at this reach. This is immense. This is very cool. So I'm inclined to have one of these. And go for childcare, but the building is huge as. There we go. Now, what's that? Visitors last week 0. Okay, it's the childcare users in the city. Let's actually keep an eye on that. And let's build another one downtown. Like, I don't know. Probably somewhere here. Let's have a bit of, let's try to use a bit of free space. Yeah, let's go here. Gonna be fine. Oh, let's see. Is there anything childcare user? This is one user, but this will grow over time. This will take a bit of time. Okay, we're doing well, but we could encourage a bit more growth. Let's see how the airport does. Okay, there's not much happening. Just one visitor. That's that's not really big. We might need to make this space more attractive. And actually up here we can really do the the grid line thing. So let's build out the roads. Let's make sure we have enough space that we can really go for optimal land use. Okay, it doesn't need to be 100%. That's fine. I think it also depends on the angle that you look at the road. Okay, this will be a really intense and dense area, which will probably do a bit of high-rise residential, but a lot of commercial stuff going on. And also some of the centers, the big ones, like the shopping centers, the huge shopping mall and stuff like that, should be here. There we go. I'll fix the power line. I saw that I just killed it. Okay, let's leave it at that. Let's make sure we have this connected up again. Let's remove the other ones. There we go. Okay. I will not further expand the industrial zones. I'm not going for more space for the industry. So they will have to deal with that. But I will... What's this? Oh, there we go. I can remove this as well. Come on. There we go. I will add additional commercials on probably a few special buildings up here. But let's first make sure that we have the water connectivity that we need. How did girl number 2 take that phase 2.0? Actually, I get hogged more. She kind of likes it because the beard was kind of pointy and spiky, and she was not really fond of that. So I have an improvement on the cuddly side. Yes, it was a full win. So both girls, I get more cuddles from both girls, which is brilliant. I can give it a shot with the beard again when she is older. She might then like it. I don't know. I can give it a try. But usually girls like the clean-shaven version of Daddy. But I'm not sure. But it worked in my case. Okay, there's a thunderstorm again. A lot of thunderstorms this evening. Okay, let's see, since we have a bit of money, let's build another special building. Let's do something cool near the airport, which should attract additional people. Let's do a Theater of Wonders. Yeah, why not? Let's build stuff like that over here. And we'll do residential back here. Let's actually look at the noise pollution before we build. Okay, we can do 3 or even 4 lanes of residential. So we'll go for the middle and the right one for special buildings. Okay. What do we have in store? Let's go for this stuff. Oh, cool. Look at this. I haven't seen that. A stadium. 200k excitement. Yeah, let's go for excitement. What's the entertainment value? 150. Brilliant. So this is really a noise pollution thing. Let's actually build it rather on this side. Oh, 200k, that's really steep. But anyways, let's go for the Cathedral of Plenitude. Plenitude, okay. 150 entertainment and noise pollution 35. This can be quite close to the residential area. Let's connect stuff up. Let's do it rudimentary. I'll remove the power lines anyway once we have excuse me, built out the residential zones and everything is connected. Okay, let's go for high density residential and do all that stuff back here. Build out for as a residential area. I kind of like the idea that there's a second kind of skyline at the airport. When you fly into the city, you will see the high-rise and a few really special buildings like this church or whatever, and the stadium. And also, I think the land price up here should be pretty extremely high because of the stuff that's. Let's have another look at the noise pollution. We can do another. We can do with another bit of residential space. Let's actually use this. Go like that. And we'll do a bit of office space. And the rest will be commercial. Let's do commercial. For the whole thing. Okay. So what else could we yeah, that's done. What else could we build here? Let's see. We have this kind of modern art museum, which is there's so much happening here in this area, so I kind of want to live here to just to be able to see all the cool exhibitions and lots of cool stuff going on. Let's make sure that we haven't cut the power. Pretty soon we'll have to, we can remove the power lines because they will be automatically connected. You see the blue area expanding, that's actually the power. The underground power grid, so to speak. Okay, 47,000 people. That's pretty neat. So let's actually wait until we have a bit more money on our account, and then we can do more exciting stuff. There's the P&B cool. Yeah, this actually the Exchange 106 and the P&B 118. This is stuff from the Steam community. So at one point I've downloaded a lot of these special buildings which I want to place throughout the city. Oh, did you see that? The cathedral has just caught fire. That must be the wrath of God. Just hit by lightning. And I haven't built a fire department, which I will fix right now. Let's go. Let's also do police, since there's a lot of commerce going on here. We want to have police nearby. And since we have residential area back here, the whole thing, we will go for healthcare as well. Let's go for the... We could do a connecting road and actually cover far more space by doing this. Occupied already? There's nothing built there. Okay. Let's not do it then. Let's go for the placement in the middle. Okay. Now we did zone it in. Yes, there is. Okay, there's no power yet, but this will come in a minute. I hope there will be. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I probably can just wait till it's built out, and they will have power. But let's not wait. Let's make sure they can operate, and we will remove the power line later once the whole thing has been built out. Okay. As I mentioned, I'm not going for more industrial area. Even since there is demand, I will not cover that. I will not go for that. because of the fact that I'm going to be less intense on the industrial side and more on the residential and commercial side, in the long run, the elder game. Okay, 2,200 people to go until we have reached our goal for the stream today. So we are well on the way to making it work. Let's see. There's still 0 passengers last week. We need to improve that. And actually I have to read up on the internet and how to, what the a good way is to make the airport work better and attract more people. You can't do much. There's nothing you can do on the, I don't know, connecting things or whatever. There's a new piece of land. Ooh. Okay. Let's get out here and move around first, because otherwise I get lost. There we go. Okay, we can go into the hill up here and then expand further east. Yeah, I think I'll go for the area up here first. Yeah, 21k. We have enough money. 78% can be built on, which is good, and it has a plane connections. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. And there is a plane connection here as well. That's actually something I should have checked first, but I'm lucky. There is a plane connection happening. What I could do is I could actually also build a train station here and make tracks to it and actually access the intercity rail thing. I'm not really good with this rail system overall, but at some point I'm giving it a try. But right now I'm building out the this little airport and, let's say, I don't know, entertainment area up here. Okay, 48, almost there. We're almost there. We're making really, really good progress. Excuse me. Oh, there is a shortage on customers, I think. Yeah, not enough customers. Yeah. There is a bit of an issue since the slope is so steep. We cannot really expand on the hill here to provide more residents, but we'll move this up into the hinterlands here and go for additional residential zone. This is actually a high density residential zones right there. Now this should give us more people, which can satisfy the thank you, which can satisfy the commercial needs or the be customers for the commercial areas here. Also, I think I haven't taken care of education up here, because this is residential. I need to provide for educational access to education, let's say. Okay, let's go for the I really need to connect these roads because of the coverage is really an issue otherwise. Let's try not to... Okay, flattening one building is fine. Let's try not to flatten too many, because people don't like their houses being demolished. Okay, let's try again. There we go. That's a bit more efficient. Now 2 of these should be enough for the area. Make them happy. Let's go for a... yeah, we need the high school anyways too. But there's... 1 is enough, I think. Go for the perfect spot. This is the perfect spot. Let's go for this one. I'm not quite sure if we... Yeah, we'll probably go for a university as well. We have enough... Yeah, we have enough space. So let's make sure we provide the necessary education up here as well. They will love it. Let's have a look at the land price. Yeah, it's getting there. This is actually developing quite nicely. So I would suggest that this will be one of the high price districts, because there's a lot of entertainment happening. There's a lot of high density residential zones, and there's actually a power line that I can remove. There we go. And you see the level upgrades actually. This is brilliant. This will also increase the land price. And oh, look at this, we're almost there. We're almost there. Almost 50,000 Sims which live in this space. There's a lot of space to do expansions up here. Look at this. There's a huge block of land that we can cultivate. Okay. It's raining a lot today, actually. Almost half the game we have thunderstorms or it's raining. Upgrade, which is really, really good. Oops. Okay, we're doing really, really well. Also, the income is a bit low. We have built a lot of structure, so we need to make sure that we have that we are always cash flow positive, because if you're negative, you lose the reserves extremely quickly. And also, I need to make sure that over time we are, let's say, I would like to have the goal around 20k a week in the positive. So I want to earn around 20,000 a week. With this kind of population, this should be possible, and I was there. If I'm spending a lot of money, this will of course go down. And as I'm spending money, I'm building new structures, which increase the maintenance cost. And look at this. Now it's working. Passengers last week 139. There's a new week starting, so we're getting there. The upkeep is really high, but we should actually be able to make this work now. I kind of wish there would be more information on the passenger side. So let's see. What is this? Public transport. Okay, there we go. Residents 12 per week and tourists 9 per week. This is nothing, but I think we will be fine over time. And look at the bus stuff. The buses are really well. They're working well. They're probably also making me a lot of money. And the second thing is this is the metro, I think. Yeah, it's the metro. The shipping is okay-ish, but we can improve that. And what's this, by the way? I've never seen it. I've never tried this. Interesting. I'm gonna have a look at this. Okay, so we're doing quite well. We have cracked 50,000. So the goal for today is actually reached. Now it's now we can go for the fun stuff. Well, the whole thing is fun, but what else could we do? We're already at the 180k again. We're doing 12k a week in the plus. This is good. And there is no unlocks at 50,000. So I actually wanna know what the next Megalopolis is. 55,000. Okay, we'll probably reach this as well. Since we can do monuments then. Ooh. Let's save some space for the monuments. Okay, so 55k should even be reachable today, perhaps, if we continue to grow as fast as we do now. Let's see if there's an issue here. I see a bit of a garbage thing. A few dead people. Let's have a look at the cemeteries. There is one. We should do another one. I think we should do a second one. I don't know. Here. That should be okay. Okay, that's fine. There's a garbage issue. Garbage is piling up. But we do have a processing plant, right? Or a waste transfer facility right in the neighborhood. That it should be a matter of seconds until this is resolved. And there's a fire going on. Okay, there's always something. There's always something. But we find the whole thing is well balanced and structured, so we are fine. Let's look how downtown works. They're actually happy. They're fine. A bit of a fire here and then. But that's to be expected in a huge city like that. But let's make sure we have this covered. Do we? There's actually not much on the side here. Since we have a space, let's build a fire department right next to the fire. Just that we have the fire hazard as low as possible in this. Oh, 27%. That's actually a bit high. Oh, that's overall. Yeah, that's overall. We're doing well here. We're doing not so well up here. And we're doing also not so well over here. We should probably build another fire department on this road to lower the fire hazard a bit more. And there's a bit of an issue since we don't have anything in this area. So that's I kind of don't want to spoil the neighborhood here with the fire department. But this is too far off. This is on a bridge. Yeah, let's do one here. Okay, now we are 26. It's declining. This is good. Let's make sure we do have one here, so that's fine-ish. Two up here in the industrial. Let's build another one here. And there is a bit of an issue up here. Let's see whether this covers the area. Yeah, it kind of does. There we are. Okay, that should be enough. We don't want to spend too much money on fire prevention, but a little bit of lowering of the fire hazard should be in order. Should be fine. 24, yeah. I'd like to be below 20, but let's see how it goes. Almost 42,000 sims. Brilliant. Let's look at the land price again. Let's see what we can do there. Okay, huge jump in the land price in this area. Quite a jump in the Bay Area here. A huge jump on this area. A little bit of a development in this area because we got denser. Even though it's low density residentials, we crammed in more houses, so it's higher density. Higher land value. Oh, there's a death in the space station. Probably an astronaut died while training. Ooh. And there's a lot of cool stuff happening. Here's the land price is up here as well. Do we have death care up here? I think we don't. No, we don't. Let's actually build one in the middle of this. No, let's actually build two of them. One in the lower area here and one in the residential area up here. That should work. Okay, let's see. This is really steep, so I can't do much on this side of the hill. Except we can plant some trees. We can do I don't know, forest there. I'm inclined to cover everything that's not city by dense forest because we can, and I like forest. There seems to be a bit of a garbage issue, even though there is the processing plant that's not fully used. Actually, not all the trucks are in use. So why is this? 13. Let's keep an eye on this. If this is happening regularly, then we need to find a solution to the garbage problem up here. And also, let's actually have a look at the... Okay, we have an issue in the center downtown area and also in the upper parts here at the bay because of the traffic. We probably need to add a few more bus lines because I don't want to build out any more roads. I don't want to build out bigger roads or even more lanes. I don't like that. I like to keep it keep it on the small side, just one lane each, and do the rest with public transport and other means. Okay, we need to take care of traffic, but probably not today. Probably in the next stream. Let's have another look at the traffic up here. So there's not much. This is fine. This is a bit more dense. We do well here. Okay, this is few dead. There's quite a few dead people up here. Let's see if there's an issue. Okay, cemetery usage. There is no crematorium. Oh, there is one nearby. That's fine. But is there a noise pollution or a pollution issue? Oh, there's a noise pollution thing going on here. Okay. They might make people sick and they die from noise pollution. That's actually kind of unrealistic, but might be the case. So let's try to build out the road, upgrade the road to the tree-lined version, which actually reduces noise pollution. It doesn't fix the problem, but it will help. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit better. Of course, it is an issue that the highway is directly a mega store, commercial building. Yeah, it is directly at the commercial building. There's an abandoned house. I think I have installed the plugin which should flatten abandoned house automatically, but it doesn't seem to work. It might have been an update which triggered the plugin to go offline for some reason. Okay, let's keep it. Let's try to fix that for next stream. Okay, looking good. It's kind of cool to have this low density residential areas where you have the posh people live right by the ocean, or by the river in this case, and the ocean, and the let's say more downtown city dwellers down here in the downtown area. This is huge. I think we need some kind of, look at the cafe, the floating cafe. We need some kind of new tall cool buildings at the shoreline, I think, just for the city to look good. I'm really looking forward to reaching 55,000 because I want to do some monuments. They're extremely expensive, but I think we can make it. Oh, there's a huge demand on residential zoning. Cool. Let's give them what they want. Okay, where do we expand on the residential side? I'm inclined not to do it up here because this is... it would work down here, but I'm not quite sure if I should do that. Let's look at the... yeah, it's kind of risky area because there's high pollution to the north and to the south of this area. So I'm opting for commercial here, and I'm going for expanding the other part of downtown. Let's say the new downtown, or whatever you want to call it, up here. Okay. Let's go for a really kind of checkerboard lineup up here, because we have the space. Oh, we can make it work. Sorry for that, I have to flatten a few buildings, but it's for the better of mankind, or at least the betterment of the city. Oh, that's not working. Yeah, that's actually a bad thing. I cannot traverse all the streets. I have to do it from street to street. But oh, that was... I don't want that. I want to have it straight. So I'm kind of going for this let's say, Manhattan kind of style, where I can have blocks, city blocks. Just to have an alternative in the hinterlands to the more curvy and hillside style of the beachfront. Okay, we should be. Let's do a bit more. Let's do a bit more on the on this side. By the way, if I'm thinking that an area is not nice or needs some love to make it look cool and work properly, I'll do it. I'll do a redesign of the city and spaces as is needed. Usually, you start somewhere, you get the stuff going, you make it work, and then you make it nice. As a second step. It usually works okay. Doing it that way. Okay, this is really a strange. I'm doing this like an idiot. Okay, anyways. It's sometimes difficult to talk and think at the same time. Oh, there's a garbage issue, so we have taken care of that. I think. Let's have a look. It should be enough. Or we can build another waste transfer facility. I don't like the fact that they pollute the area, or noise pollution at least. But let's build a little spot where these guys can do their stuff without annoying the residents. Let's go for this. Let's build it out here. So we have another set of megalopolis. Brilliant. New areas. A ton of new areas. I don't know. Let's see on the map what they look like. Metropolitan Airport. Oh, that's kind of Metropolitan Airport. That's kind of cool. Now let's see where this thing is located. Is it at the? Is the airport? No. Is it with the metro? No. That doesn't make sense. There we go. Airport and a helicopter stop hub with integrated metro station allows people to conveniently switch between air transport methods for quick access to and from the city. That's good. Train metro hub. That's cool. This kind of stuff I need to work on. The metro and intercity bus hub. That's something I could go for at some point. So I'm definitely revisiting the public transport system in my town at some point. Okay, do we need to have power as well? Let's give him that. Okay, let's go for the zoning. High density, of course, and we do a ton of residential blocks back here. All of this will be residential. It should look pretty cool since we have the square thing going on and it's all residential. It will look pretty cool. So there we go. Water is available. Electricity should be fine too. Let's give it a bit of time to expand. And also let's make sure that we have the commercial area going here as well. We will do high density too. This up here will be high density. Let's go for the whole thing at the airport, to the waste management and back. Okay, this will be a huge commercial, a sprawling commercial city where you can buy anything made in China. Okay, let's see. No. I want to see this. Okay. We could do better on the airport side. Let's make sure I read up on that. The bus is brilliant. The metro is okayish. We probably need to add more metro stations, but since they're so expensive, we'll do this step by step. We might even go to 60k today if it continues to grow like that. People are flocking to the city like crazy. Let's give it a save just to make sure. There we go. Now we can now build. Oh, we can't. Okay. Oh, that's the project that needs other buildings to unlock. Okay. The Castle of Lord ChirpX. Excuse me. A Hadron Collider. Noise pollution. A ton of noise pollution. Let's do something really cool. Medical center. Okay, so you have one you have one structure for a whole city. That's kind of cool. Fusion power plant. The power of the stars within your house. Blah blah blah. Huge amounts of clean energy without the fear of radioactive fallout or other pollution. And there's noise pollution, but this is actually something I would like to build. So what are the requirements for this? Too bad it doesn't show here. I have to probably look here. Hadron Collider. Okay, let's see what we need to build the fusion power plant. I think I saw this. A Hadron Collider. Fusion power plant. I need a park to build the fusion power plant for some reason. Yeah, why not? Huh? If you say so. Okay, it is a bit of noise pollution. I think that's okay. It's a park, so be happy that you get one. Okay, let's see if we have unlocked it. No, we don't. No, this one is it. Okay. What else do we need? We have built this already. Medical center. A Hadron Collider. Eden Project. Medical center. The fusion power plant. The tax office. Okay, I need a tax office for the fusion. Okay, why not? Sure, let's build the tax office. Are we now okay? No, we're not. We still need something else. There's a lot of things I can't build for some reason because I haven't unlocked it. 20,000. Okay, this is huge. 20,000 squares of 20,000 squares of commercial zone built. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, I need this for the Eden project. Hadron Collider. Fusion power plant. I need the observatory. I think this is the thing that unlocks when I have abandoned buildings. Yeah. 1,000 abandoned buildings. How should that work? Okay, I think it will take a while until I've unlocked anything of that. Eden project. So let's continue build these special structures and try to unlock stuff this way. 1 million. Wow, this stuff is expensive. But this is the, as I mentioned, this is stuff from the workspace, the Steam workspace. But let's build this one as well. I kind of like the idea that a lot of really cool entertainment stuff is right at your fingertips near the airport. Let's see what traffic does up here. Currently we're still fine. But at some point we will need to attach these to the grid as well. Also something we need to take care of. Oh, I can launch a rocket. Okay, let's make this a happening. Let's launch it. This is brilliant. I can't tilt the camera up. Big camera. Hey. Look at it go! My first rocket launch. Whee! Cool. Okay, it will take. Let's name the second rocket. The first one was Zen 1. So I'm kinda, since you're in the chat and online, Vendinson, I'll call the second rocket Vendinson 1. I hope you appreciate that. Yeah, have you seen it? The next rocket launch will be named, the rocket will be named Vendinson 1. The rocket I just launched was Zen 1. So you're the next to have the honor. I've built my own little SpaceX thing, ChirpX in this case. Okay, let's not go there. Let's not go there. All right, industrial zoning is still required, but I'm inclined not to give them any more space. Okay, there's a few people dying here, which are not transported for some reason. Let's have a look. There's actually no service to do that. Let's bring them one. They should be fine now. At some point they should pick it up and it should be fine. It is fine. Okay. Shop till you drop center. It did shop till he dropped. He died actually while shopping. Okay, the water is still polluted, but since we have switched to clean sewage treatment or clean sewage output, should be going away at some point, I hope. Okay, 56,000. This is really a good number of people. Oh, there's a problem with the power. Oh, there is no actually. Do I have to connect that? Not enough electricity, okay. But. There we go. I didn't connect the networks as it seems. And there is a problem with crime. It is low though, but the police stations are nowhere near to be found. So let's build one. I don't know, there we go. Okay, there's a few dead people, but I think that should... Oh, there's a lot of them. Is there a pollution? First things first. Is there pollution with drinking water? No. Noise pollution? Yes. I hope they didn't die of noise pollution. It's kind of hard to fix that because we already have the tree-lined roads. Perhaps we need to build more parks or something. Let's see how the healthcare or the death care is working here. Yeah, it's not. We haven't covered this area at all. So let's go for that. Let's give them what they need. Okay, there's a fire going on. Let's look at the fire hazard. There's also... Oh, there's no... Okay. Oh, this is just trees. And there's a mugger in the trees for some reason. Oh no, that's actually industry. Chemical industry, probably. Okay, let's build a fire department. Let's build a police station. And we should be fine. There's a ton of muggery going on in the industrial zones. Yeah, but it should be influenced by the station up here. I'm not gonna build another one. Okay. Okay, report. I'll do report tomorrow on Twitch chat. Yeah, on Discord. Moon, yeah. Good night. Sleep well, sleep tight. Yeah, language is hard, especially at that. Actually, it's almost. It's past 11:30, so almost time to wrap up the stream. Anyways, I think we're in a good spot to wrap up. By the way, except the fact that there's dead people, but they should be taken care of. Yeah, it's past nappy time. I agree. So, yeah, that's probably okay-ish. That we have a few dead people. Since I don't see an immediate reason or an issue. Let's build another... Let's actually have a look at healthcare before we go. There is one. There is actually death care. Oh, it's a medical clinic. That's not death care, it's healthcare. Okay, let's make sure that we have this area here covered as well. I think we don't have enough here just to bring in all the dead. And the same thing here. Let's see what the issue is. Okay, they have been picked up. There is one here. I'll probably do another one here. Just because this is extremely high density. Okay. There's a fire. There's always something in the city. Always something happening. There is actually no... that should be fine. I could build... Oh, that's a bridge. I can't really build on there. Now we should be fine. There's a few. And it's fixed already. Okay. Okay, this is it for now. I'll leave you with a bit of fly through cinematic, a few cinematic shots for the end, and I will call it a day. And see you actually tomorrow, probably in the stream tomorrow afternoon, or Tuesday and Thursday 9 PM CET next week, when we continue to build our city up to 100,000 citizens. Have fun, sleep tight, good night.